Days. Folks, it's Tuesday. And are you here? Yes. Are we here? Yes. Are we ready to unlock the secrets of embracing uncertainty and creating spiritual clarity? Yes, especially me. Be very aware what your topics are, because as you bring up a topic, it comes up to meet you during the week. And this topic has definitely come up to meet me this week. Are you ready to embrace spiritual clarity, even when you have a sense that it's like, okay, God, I'm ready. Where's God? Come on, God. God's not showing up. Come on, God, let's show up.
Yeah.
We're showing up unquestionably. And we're going to talk about what you can do, because God's already perfect. You're already perfect. But those adjustments you can make in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to gain insights today. You are going to gain insights into the nature of uncertainty and how it affects our lives in this very fast-paced world. And then we're going to be focusing on discovering and embracing that certainty. And this stuff is a science. It's a spiritual science. So there's a scientific element to it. There's a make sure you're focused in this direction. You focus on it. And how does that unfold? Is it unfolding in the direction that you're intending? It is fabulous. Do that some more of that again. Is it not unfolding in the direction you're intending? Then make a change. That's what we're here to do. And so thank you, folks, for being here on New Thought Tuesdays.
Bingo. Yeah, waiting on God, right? Actually, God's waiting on us, because we are out of alignment. If we're not getting what we're praying and asking for, then we're out of alignment with the thing that we want to create. It's a simple law of attraction. Whatever you put out there, you get back. It's reciprocal universe. You're putting out fear, don't worry, thoughts of not having, you're going to get more of not having it. And so I don't believe that anything is being withheld from us, that everything is unfolding perfectly for us. We're just out of alignment with the highest good. And so how do we get in alignment? That's what we're going to talk about today, and especially in the inner circle afterwards. You want to remind them what the inner circle is all about?
The inner circle. So for everybody who's joining us on Zoom today, and then here on social media and seeing this recording after the fact, we have our inner circle, and folks get the link to our Zoom room, for lack of a better word, and they join us for an open discussion. So Rich and I have our opening remarks. We bring up the topic, we discuss the topic, we kind of open the subject matter, and then we all go into the inner circle to talk about implementing that subject matter. It's like, okay, yes, I believe this to be true. This is how spirit works. This is how my wisdom teachers have taught me. This is how I've experienced it in my revelation in life. And now we all get together in the inner circle and discuss how we implement these ideas.
Yeah. So let's talk about a few things here, and then we'll go deeper into these in the inner circle. Let's talk about practicing mindfulness and presence. While we're waiting on spirit to answer our prayer, we have to let go of some of the thoughts that we have, let go of the anxiousness, about the future. A lot of what I do too, and it helps me a lot, is that I imagine what it's going to look like when this thing does manifest in my life. And then I start seeing that in my imagination, in my mind, and that gets me excited about it, rather than seeing the lack of it, what's going on around you. Because as I always say in my infinite filmmaker teachings, that everything you're viewing in your movie called life is just an illusion. It's not real. It's what we're making up. And so to me, the idea is to vision for the thing that you want and have faith that it's going to come about as soon as you get in alignment with your highest good. And so that's one of the things we're going to talk about. Anything you have to add to that?
Well, when you're in that place where you're feeling like you're out of alignment and you're feeling uncertain, and that's when it's like, okay, I have faith. I believe this stuff. I've used this stuff, and I'm using this stuff right now. And I'm feeling like it's not working, for lack of a better word. And it makes you feel, well, what uncertain. And that uncertainty, you're your questioning your faith can lead to stress. It can lead to anxiety, and it can lead to a sense of kind of that lost direction. So that's where it's super important to give yourself a break and take a breath, as we always say, take a breath in this time of uncertainty and alleviate the stress.
Yeah.
Recognize and focus on your vision,
Yeah.
not your concern that the vision has not yet shown up the way you have pictured it exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing too is that while you're waiting on spirit, instead of sitting in anxiety of not having, start working with your affirmations and your positive thinking, engage in your affirmations. You can, just keep affirming the principles that we teach you on New Thought Tuesdays. I'm one with spirit. I'm guided and supported by the divine. I trust in the unfolding of my life that's unfolding in perfect order. I'm looking forward to having the thing that I'm asking for. I'm getting excited about it. What am I going to do with it once I get it? Start thinking and affirming that, So,
but you don't understand, Rich. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I've been praying on it. I've been meditating on it. You don't, but you see, you see where I'm coming at right now. That's where we're talking. And sometimes it's hard to be graceful. It's hard to be filled in faith when you're coming from that place of not faith, Richard.
That's where you need a spiritual coach to bring you back in alignment, to remind you of these principles, to remind you that you're one with infinite intelligence, that it's creating in and as and through you. It's perfect, whole, and complete, not withholding anything. That's what we're here for, Dean, as spiritual practitioners. And that's the thing is I've had coaches and practitioners and spiritual guides, for a long time. Most of my life, I've had people in my life that were spiritually oriented that I'd talk to about different things that were going on in my life. And they just bring me back to the truth, of who and what I am as a unique individualized expression of the infinite. And so that would be my answer to that. Give us a call.
So, for those of us who come from the Batman era, Commissioner Gordon went to the red phone and he pressed that button and the bat signal went up for Batman and Robin. And it's fair when you find yourself in this sense of shit. Damn it. When you find yourself in that place, pick up the phone, reach out to a spiritual counselor, a spiritual practitioner, a spiritual guide. Reach out and get some support in allowing yourself. Remember last week we were talking about needing, wanting, and allowing. We're essentially talking about a sense of spiritual calm. Because if you're in a place of uncertainty and you're sensing that things are not going quickly enough and you're pointing out things that are not working, then you're running off of the path a bit.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. We get to be human, not a problem.
Yeah.
Get to you. Well, I love that. I heard this, Rich, this week, and I wanted to share it. It's science of mind, New Thought, ancient wisdom, and science of mind in particular are kind of like dealing with a riptide. When you're in the ocean and you get taken into a riptide, as I have, you get pulled very quickly offshore, and the instinct you have is to swim back to shore. Well, yeah. That doesn't work. You just get pulled farther and farther out. What we know is that you're to swim parallel to the shore in order to release yourself from that riptide. That's a basic use of the process of working with that riptide. It's a principle. It works. Science of mind is like that for spirituality. We give you the information. Science of mind and New Thought, ancient wisdom gives you the information so that you're not swimming against the tide. You're actually using the information that you've got to mindfully use the principles of these laws And that's when you find yourself in that, come on, God, come on. There, you've got a bit of anxiety going up there. Look at your principles. Go back to those places of calm. As one of our members said last week, I love to go out into nature. Okay, go walk in nature. And we'll talk more of this. I don't want to get too much into implementing it, but it really is a matter of embracing this uncertainty.
Yeah.
Using these practical techniques that we're going to talk about to realign yourself.
Yeah. You're talking about riptides. I spent a week in Costa Rica and they had signs on the beaches, no swimming because of the riptide. And so we went in the water. We had a great time in the waves, body surfing and stuff, my daughter and I. However, we only went up to a little above our knees because we knew if we went out any further, we'd get pulled in by the riptide. So don't get pulled in by the riptide.
Yeah.
Ahead of time, practice your spiritual principles.
Right.
Join the communities. Gene
Right.
and I both have communities, the Infinite Filmmaker community and Dean's Living in
Concert with Life. Yes.
With people that are in the same mindset as you, so they don't take you down. You gotta not eliminate, but watch who you're hanging out with here. Because if you're hanging out with people, spiritual filmmakers, and in my case, and spiritual creatives in the music and entertainment industry with Dean, you're hanging around with people that are lifting you up in consciousness, lifting you up in spirit. And that's where you have to be. So join our communities too. YouTube, we got a YouTube channel, New Thought Tuesdays.
Yep.
So
and be here for New Thought Tuesday so that you can join in to the conversation because it's life-changing. And when I say life-changing, I came to this party today a little bit in uncertainty with a little bit of anxiety going on. And I find each and every time I remind myself, because I'm reminding myself, just as I'm reminding you guys, just as Rich is reminding all of us, we're all working together to go, we got this.
Yeah. Yeah. We got this. We got you. So anyways, in the inner circle, we'll talk more about stuff, releasing resistance, sitting in gratitude. We can talk about that.
Creative expression and how you can engage your creative expression in order to use your own creative expression to release your belief in uncertainty. And in the process, being of service to others. Yeah,
exactly. And just having trust and patience that prayer is being answered. It is being answered. There's no prayer that isn't answered. So I think our time is up. No,
I think we're there. For those of you who need more instruction, please know that if you've listened to us this far, God love you on social media. Go to newthoughttuesdays.com and click on Yes, I Want to Be Reminded. We'll send you an email with a link. You can join us in the inner circle. You can join us. We look forward to having you. Thank you, beloved community, for making this even more worthwhile. You're just amazing. So shall we go into the inner circle then, Mr. Smith?
Yes. And we'll see you all next Tuesday.
All right.